guys, Quanix here. I'm just gonna be doing a new series, and this series is gonna be called Storytime with me. Just Storytime. It's gonna be retarded and funny stories that I've had in my life. Maybe some dreams that I've had, because my dreams get pretty weird. But I've got some Broforce gameplay in the background for you guys to watch while I'm giving you guys a story. Why else not? Because that's what everyone else does, right? Anyway, hope you guys are ready for this really crazy story. And I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna go in depth. So hope you like these stories, and can we go for one like? That sounds really stupid, but let's try it. Okay, so this story starts out around the first grade, and we had a teacher. Let's call her Ms. Dobby. Sounds really stupid, but Ms. Dobby. So she was a really nice teacher, and she had an assistant teacher. Let's call her Ms. Bobo. So Ms. Dobby and Ms. Bobo, they're really nice, and well, their form of punishment is called signing the book. And so if you have to sign the book, they send a note home, and you end up having to get the note signed, and it's not fun. And I've only ever had to sign the book once, and that was the only ever time I had to sign the book, and trust me, it was not fun. So here's a story of how I had to sign the book. It was that day, this was 6 or 7 years back, we didn't know better. My friend, let's call him Will. So Will had a Twix bar, and it was melted because it was a pretty hot day. Even though we were eating inside, his lunchbox had a thermos, and it wasn't tied right, screwed on right. It wasn't screwed on right, and he ended up melting the Twix bar. And it's really weird because I didn't think a Twix bar could melt that way, but it does. And so he starts molding it into a ball, and my friend, we're gonna call him Alan. So Alan says, "Yo, what are you doing? Are you playing with your own poop?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'm playing with chocolate poop." And so as we're getting ready to leave lunch, I get this super ingenious idea to act like there was poop on the edge of the toilet seat. So we put this plan into action, shall I say. So he rolls it up, smooths out the edges, make it look like a turd. And so we kind of smear it on the floor and smear it on the edge of the toilet seat. And we act like, we didn't make the toilet when we pooped. And it's a really weird subject. And William, whoever, he tried to clean his hands off by licking them, because he didn't use a sink for some reason. I have no clue, but he didn't use a sink. So he went to clean his hands off, and he just licked them. And then the teacher got really curious because, well, there's brown stuff on the toilet. And, this kid's got, some brown stuff on his hands. Now his hands are absolutely covered in chocolate, and he looks like he pooped himself. But trust me, it's not over there. So we had to sign the book, and this is the only ever time I had to sign the book, and this is the only ever time he had to sign the book. Now, I haven't told my mom this, and I'm not going to, because I'm a rebel. Hopefully she doesn't watch this. So I ended up having to sign the book because they found out it was called William. They found out it was William, and he rats me out. So I'm like, dude, really? Come on. So after he's ratted me out, he's crying in the back of the classroom. I'm mad at him, so I go over, I sign the book, okay? And then I sign the book for him, and he's really mad at me. For some reason, I don't know, but he's livid, and I'm over here crying because I had to sign the book because he ratted me out because he said it was my idea, which in all fairness, it was my idea. But Come on, man, be a good friend. So he comes over and breaks the pencil, and I've already signed his name in the book. He goes over to sharpen it, and our teacher, Miss Dobby, she notices that the pencil is broken, and William has his name signed in the book. And she looks at me dead in the eyes, and of course I think this is hysterical. I think I'm the stuff, and I'm the funniest guy ever. Well, she goes, "Did you do this?" And I look her dead in the eyes, and I tell her, "No." And this is probably one of the worst lies I've told, and I feel bad for it now. And I look back at it just like, oh my gosh, why would I say a thing like that? That's really, really bad. So, turns out she gave me 2 notes to take home. 1 for doing the prank, and 2 for lying. And of course I have to tell my mom this. And this is where it gets weird. As I'm ending up telling her no, I'm trying not to laugh. But what I didn't say is I'm trying so hard not to poop, because I am just scared for my life. Like, I could never be any more scared. And I end up pooping my pants, and I put my hand into my butt to try and cover it up. It's getting really weird now. But I, don't want anyone to find out that I pooped. And, well, later, when my mother was washing my clothes and my laundry, there's a big brown spot on my underwear. She goes, "Did you poop?" And I said, "No, I was just eating chocolate." Said, "So you dropped chocolate down your pants?" And I said, "No, I pooped. I was scared." And she knows I had to sign the book. She knows why I had to sign the book. And she was already kind of disappointed, but, she's over it now. It's 2 or 3 days later. And she said, "I'm not mad. I'm just a little frustrated that you lied. Please don't lie." And she says, then this cheers me up. She goes, "Everyone poops their pants. Even I do sometimes still." And that made me feel so much better about myself, that even adults still poop their pants sometimes. And some adults do. Because, trust me, I know a bunch of people who have. And, you can laugh at it later and look back. But when that happens, it's not fun at all. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this first Storytime commentary. I have enjoyed making it. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace.